If your cat has ever slow blinked at you, sat on your laptop the second you started working, or head butted your leg for no reason, stay right here, because this will change how you see your cat forever. What if I told you your cat has been saying I love you all this time, but in a language most people never notice? Almost every cat owner misses these tiny signs without even realizing it. And once you understand them, you will never look at your cat the same way again. Make sure you watch until the end, because the last sign surprises almost everyone. Most owners think love looks like a dog wagging its tail. But cats do not love like that. Cats love in whispers, not shouts. Today I am showing you 5 tiny gestures that prove your cat feels safe, secure, and truly loved around you, and what each one actually means in cat psychology. If you have ever wondered, does my cat really love me? This video is your answer. Gesture 1, the slow blink. The first gesture is the famous slow blink. It may look like a tiny, ordinary moment, but it is actually one of the biggest signs that your cat feels safe and comfortable around you. If your cat looks at you, slowly closes its eyes, and then gently opens them again, do not assume they are just feeling sleepy or getting ready for a nap. They are sending you a quiet but powerful message. It is their way of saying, I trust you. Many cat lovers even call it a cat kiss because it is one of the sweetest ways a cat shows love without making a sound. Cats do not express their feelings the way dogs do. They are much more subtle, and this is one of the clearest examples of that. In the wild, direct eye contact is often seen as a threat. Predators stare at their prey before they attack, and animals that feel nervous or unsafe usually keep watching for danger. That is why cats are naturally careful about keeping their eyes open around things they do not trust. But when your cat slowly closes its eyes while looking at you, they are doing the exact opposite. They are saying, I know you are not going to hurt me. I feel completely safe with you. For a few seconds, they are making themselves vulnerable because they believe you will protect them, not harm them. That level of trust is something cats do not give to everyone. Scientists have actually studied this behavior, and they found that cats slow blink much more often at people they feel safe with than at strangers. Researchers also discovered something interesting. When people slowly blink back at their cats, many cats respond by slow blinking again or even coming a little closer. So the next time your cat gives you that soft, sleepy-eyed look, do not ignore it. Take a second, smile, and slowly blink back. You are literally speaking your cat's love language. It is a simple moment, but it can help strengthen the bond between you and your cat. And do not be surprised if your cat blinks right back at you. Gesture 2, kneading with their paws. The second gesture is kneading. This is that gentle, rhythmic paw-pushing motion your cat does on a blanket, a pillow, their favorite bed, or sometimes right on your lap, claws and all. It might seem funny or even a little painful, but this behavior has a very special meaning. It is not random. In fact, it is one of the strongest signs that your cat feels safe, relaxed, and completely comfortable with you. This habit goes all the way back to kittenhood. When kittens are nursing, they gently knead their mother's belly with their tiny paws to help stimulate the flow of milk. For a kitten, this is one of the very first experiences connected to warmth, comfort, love, safety, and being cared for. It is one of the earliest bonding behaviors a cat ever learns. Even after they grow up, many cats never completely lose this instinct. Instead, they keep it as a comforting habit whenever they feel happy, calm, and secure. So when your adult cat climbs onto your lap and starts kneading you, they are not just stretching their paws or trying to get comfortable. Without even realizing it, they are returning to those peaceful memories from the earliest days of their life. It is almost like their brain is saying, this place feels safe. I can relax here. In other words, your cat is telling you something incredibly sweet. They are saying that being with you gives them the same feeling of comfort and security they once felt with their mother. To them, you are a place where they can completely let their guard down. You make them feel protected. You make them feel loved. You make them feel at home. Of course, if their claws are a little sharp, it can be uncomfortable, and you may even wince for a second. But try not to take it as bad behavior. That tiny bit of discomfort is actually one of the biggest compliments your cat can give you. Because when a cat chooses to knead on you, they are showing a level of trust, comfort, and affection that they do not share with just anyone. Gesture 3. The tail curl around your leg or arm. The third gesture is when your cat gently wraps their tail around your leg, your arm, or even around another pet in the house. It is such a small action that many people barely notice it. But in the world of cats, this tiny gesture can mean a lot. It is one of the sweetest and quietest ways your cat shows affection. A cat's tail is much more than just something that helps them balance. It is like an emotional broadcast system. Cats use their tails to communicate how they are feeling without making a single sound. A puffed up tail usually means fear or that your cat feels threatened. A low, fast swishing tail often means irritation, frustration, or that they want to be left alone. But a soft, relaxed tail that gently curls around you tells a completely different story. It is a sign of trust, comfort, and affection. In many ways, it is the closest thing a cat has to holding your hand. You will often notice this when your cat walks past you. Instead of simply brushing against your leg and moving on, they let their tail gently wrap around you and stay there for just a second longer. That little extra moment is not an accident. Your cat is choosing to stay connected with you. It is their quiet way of saying, "I know you are here, and I like being close to you." It is a gentle reminder that they enjoy your company and feel safe in your presence. Some cats even do this with other cats or pets they share a close bond with. So when your cat wraps their tail around you, you are part of their trusted circle. Gesture 4. Showing you their belly. The fourth gesture is one of the most misunderstood signals in the entire cat world when your cat rolls over and shows you their belly. At first, it looks like an invitation for a belly rub. That is exactly what many new cat owners think. So they reach down to pet their cat's belly, and just a few seconds later, they get scratched or gently grabbed with paws. It can be confusing. You might even wonder, if my cat trusts me, then why did they react like that? Here is the truth. Showing their belly and wanting their belly touched are not always the same thing. A cat's belly protects some of the most important and vulnerable parts of their body. In the wild, exposing that area could put them at serious risk. That is why cats naturally keep their belly protected most of the time. So when your cat rolls over and reveals it to you, they are doing something very important. They are letting their guard down. They are saying, "I feel completely safe around you." That is a huge sign of trust. It does not always mean they want a belly rub. For many cats, the belly is still a very sensitive area, and touching it can trigger an automatic defensive reaction, even if they love you. So if your cat shows you their belly but does not want you to touch it, that does not mean they were sending mixed signals. It simply means they were sharing their trust, not asking for a massage. The real gesture of love is not the belly rub. The real gesture is the fact that your cat feels safe enough to be completely defenseless in front of you. That is something cats do not offer to everyone.